We've never suffered as a nation since our establishment, and we've suffered a lot of pain throughout our history. I see families day in, day out, or bereaving, praying, crying, emotionally suffering so much, and the entire nation is suffering with them. But we are a strong nation, and we are committed to overcome, and we are committed to destroying our enemies. The situation, though, is extremely complicated and fragile. On the one hand, we are demanding the full and immediate release of all of our citizens who are abducted and hijacked, and the immediate release, as we are seeing clear crimes against humanity. We're seeing the suffering of young and old. 30 children, Mr. President, 30 children are out there kidnapped by Hamas terrorists who carried out one of the worst atrocities in modern times. And I know I've heard your expressions. We've spoken quite often in the last 2 weeks. I know how much you care for our nation, and your visit here is a clear expression of solidarity. I know you met families of hijacked and kidnapped people, and I know that you share with me the same feeling, that there's no difference, none at all, and I said it to the families themselves, between an Israeli citizen or anyone who holds another citizenship parallel to Israeli citizens, citizenship. At the end, all Israelis are one: soldier, citizen, and foreign national. They're all one, and for us, we want them back immediately. We are following very closely the situation in Lebanon. I think Hezbollah is playing with fire. I think their Iranian empire of evil that is backing them and operates day in, day out to destabilize the Middle East and the region is playing with fire. And I want to make clear, we are not looking for a confrontation in our northern border or with anyone else. We are focused on destroying Hamas infrastructure and bringing our citizens back home. But if Hezbollah will drag us into war, it should be clear that Lebanon will pay the price. Lebanon cannot be a sovereign member of the international community, its citizens carrying a Lebanese passport, when it comes to attacking Israel, they're not responsible. We don't see it that way, none whatsoever. And by international law, we have the full right to defend ourselves. And finally, Mr. President, like you, we're extremely worried and disturbed as to the immense rise of anti-Semitism around the world, also in your country. We care for our brothers and sisters of Jewish communities all over the world, for their well-being and safety, and I think the international community must take strong actions to protect the Jewish citizens all over the world. Thank you for coming to Israel and sharing your support with us.